Our tape for this heavyweight matchup. 78-inch reach to 75.5, and since Waldo Cortes-Acosta loves to box, he's going to try to stay on the outside of Muhammed DeReese.
The cage door closes. We are set for heavyweight action.
Let's go.
Scheduled for 3 rounds, the undefeated Cortes-Acosta in the red gloves, Muhammed DeReese in the blue gloves, both of them fighting for their families. Not an easy way to provide, Big John, but it's like John Kavanagh, the coach at SBG, and so many others have said, and of course he'll be in Sinead Kavanagh's corner, no relation in the main event, but in MMA and combat sports, you've got to become comfortable with being uncomfortable in a hurry.
It is everything, you know, as far as the sport. If you're not willing to be uncomfortable, you're not going to do well. The one thing I'm telling you right now, Cortes has got good boxing, and he is a heavy hitter. He's got big power in his hands, and you're going to see that DeReese needs to get this takedown. He does not want to be standing with Cortes for long.
Cortes-Acosta's 6 victories in pro boxing. Half of them came via his power, but it's DeReese closing the gap, looking for the waist lock and the takedown, defended by Cortes-Acosta.
And Cortes-Acosta's been training with Tyrell Fortune, who's going to be in the co-main event. Phenomenal wrestler, and has been learning his wrestling defense from Tyrell. So right there shows that he's been a good student.
Fortune will face Linton Vassell in our co-feature attraction coming up on the Showtime later tonight, getting underway at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, as DeReese flashing the jab, feinting, trying to utilize some footwork, goes downstairs, but Cortes-Acosta up top with a right hand.
Yeah, you got a right hand there, and you had a hook before it. That hook landed cleanly on Muhammed DeReese. Muhammed was doing a good job of actually going forward and making Acosta back up. That's a good thing for him. He doesn't want to get into this position where he's the guy backing up.
DeReese feinting, threatening to change levels, perhaps go for another takedown.
Nice stiff jab and a beautiful hook again by Waldo Cortes-Acosta.
Cortes-Acosta just about walked right into that uppercut, that right uppercut by DeReese.
Acosta's corner keeps on telling him, use the left hand, use the left hand. He's been very successful with that hook.
Beautiful right hand to the body by Cortes-Acosta as we cross the midway point of the opening round, making that early investment to the body as DeReese going downstairs to the low kick to the lead leg.
And you can see that when Acosta's coming forward, look at the power on that jab. Look at the power on his shots. He throws heavy shots with every time he goes after something. He wants it to have bad intent.
Oh, and that one did. The right hand clipped. DeReese is on Dream Street, shelling up. Cortes-Acosta, DeReese comes back with the right hand, but it's Cortes-Acosta continuing to light DeReese up.
And Acosta should go to the body. DeReese has already turned away from him once. That's a sign that he's trying to find a way out right now. This is good for him. This clinch is good. He should stay with it. Hold on at all costs.
Cortes-Acosta emptying the fusillade. He may have punched himself out as he tries to summon up. Another right hand over the top. Connects, but DeReese weathered that storm.
He has weathered it, but it was a beautiful elbow over the top by Cortes. When he was going for all of those shots, he should have brought those shots down to the body. That body was open, as you saw DeReese really shelling up high, covering his head.
Under 60 seconds left in what has been a furious first round. Left knee up the middle by DeReese. Clinched up along the fence, and their separation, and the right hand over the top by Cortes-Acosta.
DeReese has done a good job of slowing the fight down, getting himself back in it, but he's going to be wary of that power. He has been hurt already by Acosta, and he needs to make sure that he's either all the way in or all the way out.
DeReese was a high school wrestling state champion. Also played D1 college football at the University of Central Florida, so an athlete throughout his life. And his conditioning being tested with the pressure being put on Waldo Cortes-Acosta.
All right, gentlemen, second round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Hell, let's go.
Unofficial scorecard after the first 5.
No doubt about it, that was Acosta's round, 10-9. Could have been close to a 10-8.
And DeReese getting aggressive, changing levels, but stymied in the takedown attempt by Waldo Cortes-Acosta.
But this is what I was talking about. All the way in or all the way out. Don't get caught in that middleman's land where you're getting hit.
And he's all the way in now, putting pressure on Cortes-Acosta. Short knee strikes to the inner thigh of Cortes-Acosta. And this is the pace DeReese needs. He needs to put the pressure on and try to grind his way back into the fight, although there's that X separation by Cortes-Acosta.
That was a nice elbow thrown by Acosta that landed more of a forearm shiver.
1 minute gone here in the middle frame. Pummeling going on against the fence. Cortes-Acosta trying to get dominant position. DeReese just content to keep him at bay, keep him stymied, and now Cortes-Acosta gets the back.
Did, but that was a nice knee landed by Muhammed DeReese. Showed the, a veteran experience of, hey, you leave your head in that position, I'm going to be able to touch it.
It was a fast-paced first round.
For heavyweights?
And heavyweights,
come on, baby,
beginning to, well, show the fast pace of that opening round. As Cortes-Acosta, his hands being controlled right now by DeReese, but Cortes-Acosta looking to maybe take DeReese down.
You look and you go, why? Why are you not separating from this position? You have.
Inquiring minds want to know that, John.
You have the better stand-up. You've been winning this fight with your stand-up. So why get into a position where he could possibly keep you stymied or take you down?
Steady diet of right hands from Cortes-Acosta as he has DeReese pinned to the fence. Under 3 minutes left here in round 2. And DeReese turning his back now, has his face to the fence and trying to intelligently defend himself.
Well, he's in the fight, but he's looking at it like, why? This guy's not going to try to take me down. I'm not worried about that, so I'm just going to turn away so he doesn't have a good target to hit.
Nice body shot again, a short right hand by Cortes-Acosta, right hand over the top, and DeReese just content to keep him at close quarters, continue to mute his offense, and referee Mike Beltran very close to jumping in and breaking them up, John.
Yeah, absolutely. He's looking at that. He's saying there's not a whole lot going on here. That's what you're seeing.
And you obviously agree with what is
absolutely. Look at, you've been in that position. You haven't done anything with it, so let's get your part, get it to where you give the fans what they paid for.
And Cortes-Acosta was in position to do stuff like this, the 1-2, backing DeReese up. Ground and pound from the back by Cortes-Acosta.
Those are hard hammer fists right there.
Cortes-Acosta hammering DeReese. Here with 90 seconds now left in round number 2, and there have been these short, explosive bursts
and again,
of punishing offense, but Cortes-Acosta can't finish it.
Why is he in a grappling situation? You are winning this fight with your fist.
Is it fatigue?
Separate.
Is it the output because he has thrown a lot of strikes?
There's a really good way to get a lot of air, and that's finish the fight.
Well said. And I think he is attempting to do that, but DeReese right now completely in defense mode, in survival mode right now.
Survival mode right now, absolutely. There's not a whole lot.
And John, he's giving up his, when you turn his back, aren't you capitulating to a degree?
To a degree, and if you get to that point with that mouthpiece coming out now and he's not doing anything, you're getting the point where you're saying, I have no offense, I'm just surviving, and they could actually stop the fight on you.
Ready?
And they stop it momentarily to replace the mouth guard. 30 seconds left in round 2. Again, the offense, all Waldo Cortes-Acosta, but unable to dispatch Muhammed DeReese despite the sustained attack to the body now.
But DeReese is really showing that he does not like the power of Cortes. It's affecting him. Cortes-Acosta is just every shot that he's landing is making DeReese say, I don't want to be here.
And DeReese showing that he unfortunately is unable to do much about it.
True.
Knee right up the middle at the bell.
All right, gentlemen, third and final round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Hell, let's go.
Waldo Cortes-Acosta on the red gloves, 3-0, making his Bellator debut against fellow Bellator MMA newcomer Muhammed DeReese, who is 9-4. And he is going to, well, have to pull stuff like that out of his toolbox in order to try to get back in this fight, according to our unofficial score of BJM.
Well, right now, I mean, you can take a look. The shots landed. I would say that Acosta has landed at least 3 times the amount of shots that DeReese has landed. So he's got to do something.
Put your hands, fingers.
Nice.
Exchange.
But again, it's Cortes-Acosta that ends up being the one closing the distance on a guy that wants to be in the grappling situations.
And again, giving up his back along the fence, and Cortes-Acosta unable to do anything about it here. Trying desperately now, I guess, the waist lock cinch, trying to take it to the ground, and yet, if he were to take a step back, create space, could continue to deliver the offense that has served him well in this contest.
Absolutely. You know, what you saw him do with that waist cinch is he actually tried to kick the leg so it just sit him back. You know, he obviously wants to come out up on the top position, but that can be something where your opponent actually reverses the position on you. And it's why take the chance of ending up underneath Muhammed DeReese, where that's where he does his best work. DeReese looking for that Kimura grip, can't find it. And again, just eating shots up against the cage here and turning himself in a position that, you know, yeah, he's not submitting in the fight, but he's
uppercut by Cortes-Acosta, slashing elbow across the face, and you heard DeReese react to that shot. He did not like it. 3 minutes left in the fight. How much fight is left in DeReese?
Again, searching for the Kimura grip. Acosta just needs to start. That's not what you need to do. Bring it hard. You got to make him say, I don't want to be in this anymore. Get that finish.
Referee Mike Beltran with the instructions. Let's go, gentlemen. You gotta work. And the fans here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino want to see some work. Ask and you shall receive. As they reset in the center, and again, it's Cortes-Acosta spinning back fist by DeReese.
It just landed a little bit short again. Don't crunch the space, step back.
These shots are landing. The body blows by Cortes-Acosta, but again, ends up crushing the space, John.
Yeah, and again, it's just part of fight IQ and getting used to being in the cage and understanding where you're going to do your best work.
And pacing is a big part of it.
Yeah, you'd have to look and say that Cortes-Acosta has won basically every minute of this fight. It's just that he had opportunities where he could have done more damage and possibly got his opponent out of the fight.
He went the distance for the first time in his last fight. Started his career with a knockout, then submitted his second opponent with the Kimura. Now here in his Bellator MMA debut, dominating Muhammed DeReese, having kept DeReese pinned along the fence for a big majority of this fight. And for a large majority, we have seen Cortes-Acosta inexplicably pinned to DeReese.
Well, it's a good position because he really can't be damaged, but he's not able to do a lot of damage. So, you know, the real thing, if you want to be impressed by something, a 3-0 fighter against a veteran fighter, a guy that fought for the PFL, has been in, fought in the Dana White series, all of those things. You know, a 3-0 fighter doing this well, it shows he's got promise.
That he does. An athlete who was a professional boxer as well. Definitely showed the advantages in the striking department with 20 seconds left. And for his 4th professional fight, Waldo Cortes-Acosta will be happy with some things and will be able to, well, improve on a whole lot more. And for Muhammed DeReese.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go now to your 3 judges at cage side, where all 3, Barry Luxembourg, Brian Miner, Todd Anderson, have it exactly the same, 30-27. I'll have it for the winner by unanimous decision, Waldo Salsita Boy Cortes-Acosta.
Waldo Cortes-Acosta coasts to a victory in his Bellator MMA debut, remains unbeaten at 4-0 as he dominates Muhammed DeReese.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.